Your hand, Captain Clements, your lunch, ate your lunch.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And if you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At best.
On second down, it's the there's his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents. First and short. Over the middle, and intercepted. Picked up by Cowboyz. And the Patriots are going to take possession. You see, read the truth. I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions. Running back down to the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He's going to get taken by 100. That is not how they wanted to start this drive, like to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So send the tight end in motion right.
Motion. Oh, we got some motion. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
And they get this one across midfield. She gets 27 yards. 17 yards. The game now. It's good for a Falcon first down. It's a good one, 17 yards. It's Robinson.
Are you serious?
He's going to the side. Inside the 35. Inside the 25.
He doesn't very cautious on his scope. The territory's got them up and being like, bro, they're rolling. God's rolling. Hit him in the head if he was holding up the rolling at the throw. Situations up and then
use this ground game to try to wear down the
gotta go, girl.
What's one of the main reasons? Now Robinson. I think this second down call should get a hoping that it works. Gets himself set up for a 3rd down.
Got some approaches.
He was able to get him up on 2nd and make it a fresh set again.
Hit him in the face, couldn't he, bro? My name is Ray. Put you up and then I'll start the throw. Rollers. Everybody knows it.
Here's Cousins. Let's move the pistol. It's London. And he's going to be dropped. And he's going to pick up the foul. Way to go. Rolling is he is in. And Carter. Down at the line.
One for day, one man. I never do something about boo, make that do, come. Make that girl run. No way, make that race look like you came from a fucking crumb bum. You didn't do something, I reach with that beat.
Take the PAT. He's got it. The Falcons will get out in front. 17-7.
Anything. Anything. Anything.
Anything. Kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be taken down.
That's Margie. Running through the
Cowboyz offense, and Devontae Williams will get it set for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7. This drive starts 1st and 10. Yeah. Here we go, Whiting. Play action. He's able to downfield for the completion. And he will take this one in.
Thank you.
Was a quick and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass that gives great. You rarely see a deep shot like that to start it. We don't see it a lot. We wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest way to play. In this case, the defense is thinking right, the defenders in the box, and they're able to strike deep in the next play for 6.
Lamb was Whitey. Let's see, righty.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Cowboyz are looking able to win the field goal. It's 17-14. So now the touchdown out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this play before he brought down side of the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson of the Falcon offense. Set from there next drop. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. It's a couple of 26 of them. Here's second back on the inside. Here's Cousins. The pitcher down inside the 20-yard line. So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the times a very happy situation makes them very one-dimensional. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone.
We got the Grocers coming through the play where the coach can be. Because I like the roller coaster. It's a good thing we're going to make the phone.
The Cowboyz offense and Jordan Pickens for their next possession.
Rulers.
Start with
They got some Grocers
opportunity here to
coming through and then I hit the
field
post.
position to start out.
You ain't coming, then I got the Grocers. Coming through with some Grocers with the roach. Doodler. It's a doodler. Coming through and then I got computer.
He'll try the right side.
Gotta hit you, baby. Yeah, the screw.
He gets a yard on that one. It's 2nd down. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and long.
Hey, ladies. Where's the jet pool shallow? Going through full hollow.
Operating to the gun. Here's the he is taking that. Looking from the Jalen Walker. He's able to force the big loss out the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Down the field. And these really holding the offense. Just get us decisions. You're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with 1st and 10. Defense to no good. Ball forward at 49. Here's 2nd down and 9. They run it themselves. Robinson.
That's all right. Come on.
It is Logan Robinson to make the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. London brought in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll be starting through the 3rd down and will necessitate punting. It's 4th down. I think in this field position, for 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit. Fair kick signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards in the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. Play fake. Prescott. We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback. Second down. Here's a screen to Williams. They'll get some of the secondary points, even with them with 3rd down. After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable. Shotgun set for Prescott. He predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there.
I bet he was. I didn't even try to let him steady duds. Yeah, we a little bit more time. Wait a minute, let me see.
Anyway, it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This looks like a design run. And he forces with a medium yard. Second down coming up. Cousins now. Over the middle, to London.
Sumo.
6 before he's taken down.
Sumo the door.
Now a 3rd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. Now swinging to the shot direction. And he's up the 45-yard line. It's set to go out on 1st and 10. First down. On the kid, it's Robinson. He's hoping to get away from 1 yard to 3. He's taking down for a loss of the play. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more defense is an opportunity to defend you one dimensional. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately it stresses your quarterback. Working out the ground, it's Cousins. He's going to he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup with 5. On the throw, people drive low. Now a timeout. That's their first. Talk things over after picking up that first down.
But that can't be. But that can't be.
And here's Beasley. That's the way you want to lay up the first down. A gain of 7. Comes to the line now on 2nd and 2. That's Cousins. And taking him back to London. It's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Inflation's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Cousins got to throw on first down. It's now move it down to the 11-yard line. He's on first and 10. Cousins. Forced out left. Well, let's get to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up short gains. Second down. Cousins. That going to the end zone. Incomplete. Was the said receiver there. Third down coming up. The shot. It's Cousins. He just gets one of those is incomplete. We would not want to throw the interception there. Now it is 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal drop. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. It's good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still about 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kicks away. He'll return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down. 25. He's in field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here. He's going to be taken down. Time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Mike Tirico, the walking milk jug, where there's original.
Hi, Scott, thank you. This one's still anyone's
Anybody.
See, who can come out the hot hand as our second half sets out to get underway. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, yeah. We'll begin the 30-yard line. Defense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Right, boy. 20 quick line. Not want to go down there. It's a gain of 9. Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Really important in how many close yards you run for. 3 tight ends here on first and 10. First down. First and 10. 45 yards. On the kick, it's Williams. From the 46. Here's second and 9. At the 46-yard line. From the shotgun, it's the 3-5 Pickens. And a good kick away into the football. The just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Pickup makes it third. A bit of a quick.
Yeah, he's about to get knocked, too.
Hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game. In the middle of the field, get away. Little short, probably first down mark. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. That way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. Prescott to throw it to fourth down. They wind up 2 yards. That fourth down conversion. Love the idea of going for it. On fourth down, anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. You've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. Get there. 2 yards. These are the plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player. Is incomplete. Josh looking for another step on the way. Wanted you not really sure if there was much there anyways. It'll be third down. Yeah, here we go.
Show me up when my dogs are down. Yeah, they decide.
It's the match. Let's go. He's picking. He's got to get one to the books like earlier. Gets us the first third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. It's all about a rookie from Tennessee. It's pretty clear what it was by this head coach. We're trailing. We're going to go out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. And oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold, serve, and keep this score right where it is. On the opposite, against the Clemson. And this will give it a couple of hits to the 22-yard line. Looking up with a second down and 8.
All right, not enough.
To throw is Cousins. Gets a loss of 7, and now it's third down. Look like a protection break out there. 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. Cousins out of the gun on third down. He'll be stopped in front of the quarterback and will necessitate onto the punt field. It's fourth down. The Falcons getting their punt around there. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. The Cowboyz ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here we go, 4-8. Let's start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get 2 out of it.
Out of that. Follow that.
Shy of midfield.
Get you out of that.
Second down.
Get you out of that. Get you out of that.
Go play it too. It's Prescott. And this one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield. In the area of holding. Smith. Guilty on that one. Second down.
They called me out. They never called me in.
Williams gets it from the distance. We're going to work this down inside the 45. The 19-yard pick up there. First down. Cowboyz. First down. First down. They were starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Room to run the left. Not this one. They stop him for the no game.
He's up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah.
Operating from the good. Here's the. He's going to be incomplete. In the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a second down throw for Frisco. But it falls incomplete. It's not right here.
Oh, how's that sound? If I was at the
Frisco. He's going to let them go. He's going to CD left. That'll set up for the down. I just don't like the look of this NFC game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky these didn't even bluff.
The Falcons offense ready what they can do with this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Innings in motion. They'll start on the ground. Defenders pushing through. Pull up that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now second down throw for Cousins. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's going to see the screen. He's going to for 4th down. Special teams is with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong with these guys. Sometimes
Cowboyz.
it's concentration. Sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck as things go sideways. But he puts a little bit too much juice on it. Ends up far as reach, and now they're inside. You know, they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
It's a good game here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again. They can go quickly. They'll only get a couple. Damari show. What can he do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now, Cousins. Lucas way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And it's good for a 1st down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain just 3. It is 2nd and 6. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He will put it into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
I got
You
you
just don't
off
see
the
these kind of
flat.
pulls too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So Cousins and the Falcons now going to go for 2 here. They bring the tight end in motion. Now, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Yeah, look at this out. 30-yard line. The Cowboyz on offense and Devontae Williams getting set for this next possession. And if you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Yeah, here we go. Wait, first down on first down. Pickens. Six pitches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
It did take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Big.
Yeah, there you go. I think. Boy, hey. It's Williams. Volume 39. Here's second and 8. It's another run here for Williams.
The shot by the wing, making the first step of this, but it's the pursuit of the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all grounding to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
Third down, they need 5. Yeah, there you go. Shotgun step for Prescott. He's going to get the first down. That one, 44-9, and the drive continues. First down. First down to the 26-yard line. Williams gets it on the drop. Beginning behind the blockers, look forward for Aiden Ellis in on that stop. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Here we go. That one incomplete. And it'll bring up third down. Third down and 7. On play it. Here's Jack.
Let's go.
We say it too often, it was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to end a little bit closer.
Yeah, she has got to get the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to the offense. Let them build on that previous drive. They've still got some work to do.
Fair for the Lakers. Fair for the Lakers. Fair. They were good to do for the extra fucking G that you would get paid. But you would not to. But you wanted to do. Get all good. If you want to, that's what you look at.
That's 7. It's 28-21. So So now after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25 No running, here comes the pitches. He's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about one. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 9. So, 3 quarters now in the ball. EA Sports back for more. Yeah, no preseason after this. Thanks. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is present. He's going to go my hair is on. My hair is in. Here in the fourth quarter. And he's 30 yards. I get your parents. Damn. There's 2 types of ends of those guys that are just position receivers. You're going to script them open with your play calls and targets. And then there's guys who can go big. They can get downfield exactly like you saw here on this one. They can get some sick jump plays. And they can even look there like the one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact. I think that was a big opportunity. We'll get a whole 83 yards. That's it for him. They can trace back into it now. As we get to 3rd down. He's got to air this one out. And the big play. Standing there. Even the try to call free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. Send their working unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to hit and continue just inside the 20-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Get it. 18 Cardinal. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. As he gets this one up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And the ball is the lead, so they receive it. And the second play. Second time. Hey! 50 Eagle! Get out of the gun is Milton. His receiver on the This is one of those throws when hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. It's complete to Devontae Chicken. This way, one game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? Every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
It's not just the receivers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attack and continuing to rumble downfield.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Ready. On play action, here's Milton. Rolling right.
Well, we've seen just dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold it to just a short game.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Jaden Blue. They bring him inside. 25 yards. It's a pickup on a 13-yard. That's good for a Dallas first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Let's go now. Gravity line. Blue. He's going to take this blue. It's 2nd down.
What about Ray?
18-yard line. Here we go. Pass the 60. On the ground, this is Williams. Nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. 60 Bison. Go. In the shotgun, let's one open Milton. Taking in. Close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. It's now trailing late. They're going to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. It's Blue. He is going to step. Oh, that was a tough couple of pick up. They convert, and the drive stays on.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop.
And got a Shoemaker. Was made of about the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line. Get it? Franco, lady. Again, here comes Blue. And he takes a really good whack at the backfield. It'll over him defensively for that run. 2 plays after a disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
This pitch and catch may look routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes, and nobody's even watching.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. It's Blue. So, pressure coming now for Brandon Aubrey. Just to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. His kick is good. He gets it. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but offensively, they come out to the sideline and you're thinking, you have to find a way to finish these drives. You need to be in first and goal and settle for three. It can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. Believe
Batting ball.
4. They'll try to hand it on to back. This drive begins with 1st and 7.
Pretty long.
They go play action with Pleasant. This one completes to Washington. They'll be set up the 40 with that one. The motion here is Washington. It's out here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll go back to the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make us able to see these receivers play on this play. To keep this ball carrier to no gain is a complete safety play.
Here. And we're going to 3 here, so it's 2nd down to 4. He's out of it. 37. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got his hands in the air. Taking him over the middle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And that's really started results here. This is the field play to continue.
Marble dip.
The Cowboyz offense ready to get back at it.
Did your marble dip. It almost go to Cowboyz. Put up a timer land. And I'm a charmer land. What number then? Then I'm a rhyme again. Then I'm a rhyme again. And I'll say, hey, are you out there?
The Lions start pretty good. He's in the second down for 37. They get 11. Quick to pick up a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, like it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. Easier.
For this crucial the game, unfortunately a teammate was able to cradle it and they keep possession. Here we go. Go. They were with two. 45. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Milton up on 1st and 10. His throw is complete. He'll be inside the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. 3, a run with blue. The Bulls loses blue. He'll pick up about 3. Brings up 7.
Get a figure out there, right there. Then you come back, then you use there. Yeah, you know right here. So just use there. So listen to it there.
Fourth quarter.
Listen to the snare. Sometimes I say things and I have there. And then I have there.
Here is second and 7. Look at this inside the 20 and next one. It's first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like what we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play is coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
They'll stick to the speed level. It's second down. Here we go. 19 Tiger. He's back to the original line. No game on that one.
We see linebackers be so trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll try to throw. Away. Well short of the first down marker. And will get the conversion. You the bonus. Don't touch the line, but it will be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, like the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is forward.
Brings up second and goal. On second, Nelson.
Yes! Played a terrible game. The 4 seconds away.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on their own to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
With the rabbits. Did you find the rabbits? If not, haven't. Terrible habit. Those two talking about dragons.
It's away.
Dragons. Everything fucking on that. The T on me. I didn't do anything, baby.
He's gonna do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Finishing the preseason unbeaten. They are ready for the regular season. It will kick off in 2 weeks' time.
Scratch my itchy ass head. My itchy ass head.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys. As we say so long from Arlington.
You ain't on fire. Singing like Mariah Carey, Potter. Isn't anybody that we know, Papa Smurf. Out in the turf, I show somebody else something from birth. I give it to you niggas and I'm not a real Smurf. I painted myself blue as you. Back again, baby, and then you already knew when I said things and I said your old crew.